He also happens to be a great martial artist, and he has a lot of traditional
Carson
arts
City,
under his
Nevada.
belt. Carson City, Nevada. WolfdenArmory.com.
.com, sure.
So Google it. You will find it. John Atkinson has a lot of great products, a lot of awesome things, a lot of cool stuff that you don't see other places. He has some lightsaber.
And if you have an idea,
things.
he'll make it for you.
He
That's the crazy
will.
part.
So,
I said, hey, can you make this Klingon thing?
And he said,
and he
all
did.
right.
And there it was.
That was it. And it happened. So definitely look out for him. Support him as best you can, because this is the best we can do, because we're usually broke. We are. That's not a joke. It's sad truth.
While we were up in Reno area, since we're talking about Nevada, we went to Bruce Hunchy's
The Gathering.
to the gathering.
Yeah.
Dude, there were a lot of fun people there.
For me, I think Skip was like the most interesting.
Skip Hancock.
Hancock, Grandmaster, right?
Grandmaster.
Mm-hmm. Because
But he never likes to hear that.
no, he doesn't like. So don't call him that. Just call him Skip. Don't call him Skippy, because only the king of, was it Tonga?
Tonga somewhere.
Yeah, king of Tonga is the only one that calls him that. Dude, it's a crazy story. You guys have to watch that episode, because that man has almost died
1,000 times.
1,000 times, 1,100 times,
Yeah.
and one of which was wrestling a freaking shark,
A giant shark.
because they were whaling in the shark. You have to watch it. It's intense. And the thing that stood out to me the most, that man is still wearing his white belt.
Yes, it's black now.
It's black now,
But it used to be.
but it used to be thick, and now it's like this little strip. But I think that is the coolest thing, to know that man's belt is black simply because he's worn it for so damn long.
That's right.
That is awesome. That's truly earning your black belt. So that, to me, that was amazing. It was great meeting him.
That or he didn't have quarters for the lunch. Just saying.
Well, he was on an island
There
with
we go.
what,
That's right.
500 people.
Too funny.
What about you? Who would you like meeting at the gathering?
Dude, Tim Hartman, who we'd been trying to get on for the very beginning of our shows, right?
Yeah.
Tim Hartman, the guy that we met.
That guy's intense.
Yeah, we met
really
him
is.
at the very first.
Was it the first gathering?
The first gathering we went to.
It
Yeah.
was in
no,
Sacramento.
second one. 'Cause it was in
Sacramento.
recent, right?
Yeah. I
And
don't think
ever
it was
since
the-
then, funnier and shit. This
Yeah,
guy,
dude.
just hilarious guy.
He's definitely from New York.
Definitely New York guy, but a lot of fun to talk to, and the stuff that he talked about in that episode.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, and
because he has a lot of insight.
oh yes,
Like, for a non-Filipino, he has a hell of a lot of insight.
oh that's right, he is white,
Non-Filipino.
non-Filipino.
Talking about FMA, he primarily practices FMA. That's
Yeah.
why I brought it up, folks. No other reason.
Yeah,
It's all him.
I love Tim Hartman though.
Oh,
He's awesome.
He is a great guy. Oh my God, he's awesome. And I think the most memorable meeting of all, I think for us this year, has been the Baileys.
Dude, the Baileys are a hoot.
They are so freaking awesome.
They actually sent us a video of them in a hot tub.
Yeah.
Why?
yeah,
I don't know.
They were making fun of Kali Conversation.
Oh, that's right.
It was hot tub conversation.
But they have become quickly our quickest friends.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
no,
just-
we're so in sync with with the way we talk, the way we
Yeah.
think.
Oh, I love them.
They're just a fun people to be around. They came down for your birthday, dude. That was
Yeah, and
awesome.
they barely even knew me at that time. and
Well,
they-
because we had the gathering October,
right,
and then a month later they were there for your birthday.
exactly. How
Dude, who
cool.
does that? Who does it? They live in is it Carson? No.
Reno. Out in Reno somewhere.
Somewhere in Nevada.
Nevada.
Yeah, because I don't think it's Reno exactly, but
No,
they're
not
somewhere
Reno.
out there. But that's a far way to come for some random Filipino dude's birthday that you just met.
And she actually brought lumpia.
Oh shit!
She cooked
That was so awesome.
Dude,
but guys,
wonderful.
we
wonderful
love you
couple.
so much.
Yes.
We hope this is the beginning of a very long and wonderful friendship.
That's
because
right.
you
We're
guys
still
are
waiting
awesome.
for you to open that dojo, Mister
Oh yeah,
Tong Sudo. Come on.
Yeah, because that was a messed up story that you told, and then to have Dominique tell us about her personal experience.
Yes, that was some crazy stuff.
Holy crap!
And to survive it and be as strong as she is now, even
Whoa.
more so because of it.
Survive and still help the other doctors afterwards.
Yeah.
Like
And they say martial arts doesn't work.
No, yeah, that's stupid. Dude, she's alive because of it, and she's a testament to that. So again, if you haven't seen it, please look it up. That is a wonderful episode because it. Oh my God, so much to.
And then Jacob Ritchie, that giant freaking bear, dude. Jeff Ritchie. Jeff Ritchie. But nicest guy in the world.
The sweetest dude, and his granddaughter was so cute. Oh my God.
She actually muscled into our show, guys.
Yeah, she just sat down. She was like, "I'm Rick."
she was pretty funny. Like, I'm Rick.
That was so cool. You know, I just remembered that on top of all the other great female martial artists, we also met a Coach MJ.
Dude, yeah, she was
with
scary.
Nikki Lopez. Oh my God.
But a lot of fun to talk to.
Yeah.
Because it became a foodie show.
Well, very quiet about the martial arts stuff, but then we started talking about food, and she just bubbled up. And I was like, okay, wow, like that's just a total 180. Like, what the hell? From very serious and, you know, one-word answers to, oh my God, I love food. We should go eat. Oh, you have drinks. Let's drink too. I'm like, holy crap, what the hell happened? So that was a lot of fun. That was great. But she's a badass.
Yeah, she's a lot of fun to be with, and hopefully we can get her back on the show. Yeah, that's something we're going to strive for, to have a real show with her.
Really? I thought
she only stayed on for 20 minutes, I think.
That's true. It was a short episode.
And we'll bring some food.
Yeah. Another big thing I think for me was Sergio Lozada.
Lozada, oh my God, that man, incredible guy.
Was he 90?
Yeah.
90 years old?
And I tell you, the stories that he told us.
Oh my God.
Going back to MacArthur.
Oh yeah, him holding the door for him. Yeah, because he was the only one short enough to make him look taller. That was awesome.
But super nice, you know. And everyone said, "Oh no, he's mentioned this." Dude, he was sharp. He was showing me pictures of him in the military, of his kids. Yeah. And he was like, oh, I love this story. And oh, you should hear about it. And it's like, wow, that is so cool. That was a lot of fun.
Now, I don't know if it's just genes or is it the fact that man has been training his whole life. Yeah. He poked me with a nail and it felt like I had a needle on my side of my ribs like the rest of the day. Like, that was some crazy crap. Like I can't explain it, really. He just poked me and it felt like a needle in between my ribs for the rest of the day. Like periodically I was like, oh, what the fuck? Oh yeah, he poked me. He poked me with his nail.
Yeah, he was a lot of fun to talk to.
Yeah, so
his stories are pretty cool.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
And he still had a full set of hair.
Yes.
At 90, that was awesome. That's not a jab at anybody or anything, so don't take it the wrong way. What? Oh yeah, you. Oh, yeah. My bad. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot you're bald. You know, I don't see stuff like that, Rick. I don't judge people.
Sure you do. Stop that. You know who I had a lot of fun with also? Was Anthony Wade.
Oh, dude, yeah.
That guy is a character.
Well,
he's kind of like the Billy D. Williams martial.
He really is. Yeah, he's kind of smooth, you know. He doesn't speak very loud. Oh, yeah. No ashy knuckles on that guy. None whatsoever. Why are we saying that? Come on, man. He's going to kick our ass. Love you, Jam. But we finally got to talk to him because we had it set up like the year before,
right?
And then he canceled for whatever reason. I forget why. And then we tried again, and that didn't happen. And then all of a sudden,
we were stuck.
We were at the VA, and he had to be there. He's like, "Oh, I got like a few of my students here, and they're training." And I'm like, "Ah, you can't get away, motherfucker!" So we got him in the chair, and we had a great conversation with.
Yeah, he was a lot of fun. It was a conversation that went nowhere and that went everywhere.
Yeah, totally. I don't think we made a single point during that whole thing, but he never skipped a beat. Like, He was so cool. He just kind of just rolled with everything and flowed and came back and finished his point, and we went off on another. Dude, that was one of the best like flowed conversations we've ever had. It was awesome.
You know what I really enjoyed last year was their picnic.
Oh yeah, that was pretty cool.
We actually had Aubrey.
Yeah.
Come down from Las Vegas and join us.
Yeah.
There's videos out there where she's kicking your ass, which I really appreciate.
I wouldn't say that.
Oh yeah, no, I'm saying it.
I held my own. See how I didn't even believe myself?
She let you win.
I didn't even believe myself. Like I tried to say it confidently. It didn't work.
But that picnic was a lot of fun.
It was.
Dude, there were a lot of the raffle was crazy. we were giving away so much stuff. And it was for a fundraiser, and we made like negative. Oh, that reminds me. We had a fundraiser
Yeah.
where we brought in some old guests
Uh-huh.
to come and do seminars at our fundraiser.
That was this year. Last year.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Seeing
Nick Moreno.
Yeah, is exactly what I was going to say. Oh my God. Every martial artist in that place was so attentive. Everybody huddled. They were listening to everything this man was saying because he broke down all martial arts into math.
Into math. Yep.
We went from the universe to old Celtic runes to waves and sounds and cones and the craziest thing about it is that he didn't show any of his martial arts.
Nope.
He said, each one of you pick a technique that you want to show and we will break it down scientifically. And he did exactly that with every single technique. It was amazing. It was amazing to watch.
Now I'm going to throw a wrench in your thing there.
Yeah.
Do you remember the lineup of that fundraiser?
Ooh.
Okay, so you got one. We got Nicholas.
Nicholas Moreno, GM Bob Gomez. Is it Guru Grandma? He has like 6 disciplines. And now I can't remember.
Conrad
Bowie. Oh my God! I'm horrible. I'm sorry, Conrad.
Who else?
I love you. Dennis Duarte was on the mat.
For a half hour, you bum.
No.
Oh, that's right. He did give up some of his time.
He gave up some of his time to give more
which was
time
very
to
generous.
Nick, which was incredibly generous.
Who else? This is one you're not going to get. Because you're just too dumb that way.
Was that
Female.
Oh my God! She dropped me like several
That's
times
right.
too, Kelly Kusumoto. Because I was just thinking about how when Nicholas was talking about it, and he was like, "Yeah, the double leg takedown." She said, and then he was like, "You do it."
Yeah, she had Kelly pick up and jump on your ass.
So he had her do the technique she called, and he broke down how the spine works, and she was like, "Oh my God!" And swear it felt even sharper after that explanation.
All right.
So yeah, Kelly, love you.
Who else?
Thank you for being there. So it was Kelly, it was Conrad, it was Bob Gomez, it was Dennis. That was it. It was the 5. Yeah. Come on.
Just making sure.
Yeah. I was like, wow. Well, in my defense, I was a little flustered that day because he forgot food halfway to Manteca, so he had to drive back
all
to
the
San
way back
Francisco.
home.
And come all the way. So for like an hour and a half, I was there like, I don't know where he wants any of this shit because we didn't discuss logistics. We just discussed the schedule. So I was making shit up as I went along. Like,
and thanks to those folks who attended and who participated.
and again, thanks to Mike Cardenas.
Yeah, we made like $1,200 that day.
Was it that much?
Yeah, $1,200.
Yeah, it all went back into the show.
Yes, it did.
It really did.
Yeah, it
and the picnic.
And the picnic. The picnic was crazy.
Well, thanks to Mike Cardenas
and the VEA people.
And the VEA, Mirador.
Yeah, and Mirador, Jimmy,
because he was there. He was doing a lot of the stuff too, helping us out in the background because he's a background kind of guy, and he said so as much in our conversation because he. And the thing is, we remember seeing him, but we knew nothing about him because we've gone through the VA a few times.
Right.
But we
was
had
a
no idea.
timekeeper.
Yeah, he was a timekeeper.
Directed everybody.
He was like, "All right, we have 5 minutes left. Everybody on A and B," and we were like, "Who the fuck is that guy?"
Come to find out, he's legitimate.
He's a legitimate martial artist, and he has a lot of great insight in reference to the simplification.
He became a History Channel guy.
Yeah, but he's also one of Mike Cardenas's instructors that helps him figure out his own art. Not like he's teaching him a different art. He's helping him figure out the de cuerda style and all the stuff he does in FMA. And dude, it was awesome talking to that guy. I'm sorry for blinding your one eye. But you still have one good one, so we're good. And if you need context, watch the show with Jimmy Mirador to get it, because I'm not going to explain it.
You're stupid.
Come on, I thought that was funny.
It was funny. Okay. and then we had when we went to VEA a second time, we got to meet these 4 incredible people that we were not going to get to, that we had no idea we were going to talk to.
No,
right?
no. James Morrow comes to mind because
James Morrow,
he did
dude,
some
that
crazy
guy
things with chi and energy and you have to. I can't explain it really. You have to see it to believe it because it's some really simple stuff, but the way that he executes it makes it that much more powerful. So it was an awesome time.
Jeffrey Finder. That guy was fun to talk to.
Stick man.
Yeah, he seemed like one of those, back in the hippie days, almost the way he just.
Dude, he's a musician. Like he's like, would you expect a musician to be? That's him.
Yep.
Like all we were missing was whiskey and beer. Seriously, that would have just kind of put it over the top.
But he was a lot of fun to talk to.
Gracious dude.
The first guy to win in the Filipino martial arts being non-Filipino.
See, that sounds better. That sounds better. You know, and at the inaugural, was it WIPEC?
WEPEC, yeah.
WEPEC.
WEPEC? Yeah, WEPEC.
I don't know how to say that. Yeah. Anyways, the stick fighting tournament, the first, was it World Championship?
Yep.
And he took it.
He went in there and took it.
Yeah, he won it. Great guy. For him, it was never racially driven like some other people.
Thank you.
Because it wasn't for him. For him, it was just the love of the art.
Yeah.
You know, and competing and being a part of that. And I don't think it really hit him how grand his accomplishment was until we kept bringing up, world, FMA, your name. And he's like, oh, I guess it was a big deal.
Yeah. And you're white.
That part he kept saying. I'm not trying
because
to do that.
It was amazing that here it is, you had an American come over to the Philippines who learned under Angel Caballas.
Yeah.
And to be able to go in there and win it the way he did was just incredible. That's one of the things that sticks in a lot of people's head. He called him the Stick Man. What an appropriate name.
Yeah, because he's tall and lanky. That's not the reason, right?
No, he has a stick. He uses sticks. Stick Man.
I wasn't judging you that way. I don't see both.
What other craziness did we fall into?
We are Bruce Lee. That was awesome.
When I got wind of that through GM Bob Gomez, thank you so much for that.
Because that was incredible.
He made sure that we got in contact with people who knew Bruce Lee the best. Right? The people whose fathers trained with Bruce Lee.
Yeah, we're one of the 4. They called horsemen.
The Musketeers.
Why did I go with horsemen? Oh my God, I'm sorry.
4 horsemen.
I went biblical.
Sorry, for the apocalypse.
Alexander Dumas.
Right.
Yeah, there we go.
But to talk to the sons and daughters of the people he trained with, who knew him best, called him Uncle Bruce.
Donna and Dennis Lee.
Dude, those two. My favorite people.
Oh my God, no relation. Well, now they have a relation because they're married, but back then they weren't. Anyway.
No relationship to Bruce Lee.
No relationship to Bruce Lee. Yeah. That too. Yeah, neither to each Lee's. There's a lot of Lee's, man.
Joe Allen's kid.
Yeah.
Yes. And it was just a lot of fun to hear their stories about Bruce. Gregland Lee was another one whose father trained directly with Bruce.
It said, Bruce, you're my teacher now. Wait, you're a grandmaster. You're like 20 years older than this guy, and you're training under this 19-year-old kid.
Yeah,
what? That made no sense. But that's how good he believed his stuff to be. Yeah,
and folks, if you had a chance, go to San Francisco's the Chinese Historical Society of America. Go check out the We Are Bruce Under One Sky. I mean, it's a wonderful exhibit. They're going to swap it around every so many years.
Yeah.
And so you'll see different things every time.
How it is now isn't going to be how it is later. So definitely check it out as soon as you can before they start making those changes. And we don't have the details, but they're really pushing to do a lot of different events in reference to that particular exhibit.
And if you want to rent the place out, apparently you found out.
Yeah, you can rent the place out.
Yeah, if you have an event or something, come on. They're more than willing to do that.
Oh, yeah. Reach out to them. It's donation-based, folks. The tickets are only like, what, $10, I think?
Yes.
Or something like that. So it goes for a good cause. I mean, we are... still in the midst of a lot of Asian hate going on, and the history associated with the Asian community and San Francisco, the Bay Area. There's a lot of stuff that we don't know about, and Bruce Lee transcended a lot of that. It wasn't just martial arts, folks. Nope. I mean, the inner cities were...
Well, he affected so many different cultures.
Oh, he transcended so many different boundaries. Yeah. It wasn't just the martial arts.
Nope.
You know, in the movies and in the people that he touched because of it, and the things that he brought up, and the stuff we still talk about today because of the things he accomplished. Right. Folks, you have to take a moment to really appreciate all the effort that went into bringing this story up again, and seeing details that a lot of people still didn't know about.
Still don't know.
Right.
Still don't know.
Stuff that I learned about, I was like, holy crap, I didn't know that. His stuntman made more money than he did.
In the Green Hornet.
On the Green Hornet. And you can see that at one point he was like a little picture, and by the end of the Green Hornet, he had the whole poster.
He was the top guy.
And the Green Hornet was a little dude right here. Like seriously, he became that big of a star, and his stuntman was making more money than him. Like that's... Dude, that's some BS. Seriously, man.
But folks, go check that out if you get a chance.
Seriously.
It's over on Clay Street.
Was it 9?
Yeah. 916 or something like that? Look it up.
Look it up. It's on Clay Street. That's all I know. That's all I know because I'm terrible with that. And so many other great people that we've had a chance to talk to this whole year. I mean, there's been a lot.
Yeah, you know, the other thing is, like, when I was out on my injury... Naeem picked up the slack and just did a lot of his Naeem shorts. And I tell you, I have been such a big fan of his shorts. Wait a minute, they came out wrong.
Videos.
Videos.
Short videos. Short videos.
But, folks, if you get a chance, watch some of those episodes. And I tell you, he puts a lot of clarity into his own training and how he's growing. It is really, you know, he's... really getting there, folks. He's going to be something, maybe, ish.
I have no aspirations for that, folks. I just want to keep on training.
There you go. He's modest. I trained him. I taught him to be that way.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
No, he didn't. He's the most arrogant man I know.
Oh, ouch.
You know, the messed up part about it is that, and folks, we had an episode where I interviewed him, which you need to check out if you want to get to know more about Rick Ramos, because there's a lot that you guys don't see. And when I said he's the most arrogant man I know, I meant that. But he backs up what he says. So can you really call it arrogance at that point?
Is it bragging if you actually can do it?
Well, that's the point. We try very hard not to be arrogant about it, but when you say you can do something and then you do it, then that's what's going on. And I think Jimmy's trying to introduce us. Is that Tony?
Yes. Oh, hey, Tony, come on in here.
Come here.
Hey, folks, you mentioned this earlier in the show. This is Tony.
Yeah, we're
Tony,
just
have a seat.
Have a seat.
Thank you.
How much money you got?
As much as I need.
I'm Naeem. This is my
and
co-host
I'm
Rico. Yes, we do a little show called Konversation. I don't know if Jimmy told you anything about it. No,
I just heard.
You said there's two crazy guys downstairs.
So
crazy guys. We were gonna actually do a whole show with you, not like have you jump in for a 2-minute thing here.
But he's here, so let's talk to him a little bit. Jim, if we're talking about your program, is it Pose?
So I teach the running basics. Basically, what I try to do is take people who previously can't run or hurt themselves when running, and try to reestablish their strength, their stabilization, their flexibility, and try to bulletproof their lower body. So that way they don't get any injuries from it. Instead, they just go out and run crazy until they get injured because they've been doing crazy overabundance of running.
I get shin splints, so I try not to run as much.
Yeah.
I have a treadmill and I walk on.
My Achilles gets really tight. My knees start to hurt. It's all bad.
So we're going to talk to him about how.
No, we're definitely going to. We will have you back on the show, and we want to get your personal story. But I'm glad Jimmy brought you down, just so this is the face, folks.
Thank you.
Because I feel like what you teach could be very helpful to martial artists, because our lower body is key to everything that we do.
Yeah, and it takes such a beating from everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, my favorite target is hitting the knees.
All the time.
And the shins and the leg.
All the time.
The ankles.
And the back and the calf.
Yeah. Oh, and that's my favorite target to beat up.
IT band.
Oh, I'm really good at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we get beat up a lot.
Yeah, we live in a life where we are always sitting down.
Yeah.
Or even if we do stand, it's for short periods of time compared to, you think of human evolution, we were standing up all day long.
Right.
You know, if you were looking at each other, like, what do? We throw rocks at each other, you know?
Run!
Humans were very different in time. And nowadays we sit down and we stand up, but we also bend over all day, and then we're crammed at the TV,
those computers,
slouching, destroying all of our posture, destroying our base.
Yeah, our rear muscles and everything that pulls everything up is weaker and weaker, while everything that pulls it down is getting. Well,
Damn,
I don't
feel
know
bad
if
that I
it's
got
stronger, but it's stronger than the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
you saw his posture. I just started doing it too. I'm like,
screw it.
Yeah, because certainly we put so much pressure on our lower back rather than putting it on our legs or even on our upper back, and we don't use our abdominal muscles so much, so people get a lot of low back pain.
Is that why so many people have like an L5, L6 injury, or it's compressed, or they even shave? Because I realize my L5 it's smaller than the rest of them because of like too much friction. So I see my chiropractor once a month to make sure that doesn't get worse.
I just had surgery on mine, so yeah.
He had a bone removed because it was pinching his entire nerve.
Laminectomy.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was a lot of fun though.
So you're saying he could have saved his back if
you could have saved me?
class?
Damn it.
I can't say that.
We saw that. Folks, you gotta come meet this guy. He's over here.
So you don't get back surgery. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
We are gonna have him back on the show.
Yes.
So
this is just a quick introduction. Your name is
Anthony Evans.
Anthony Evans.
What did he say, Tony?
We'll call him Tony.
I go by because I'm Anthony Miguel Santiago Evans, so Tony's easier.
Yeah, let's do Tony.
Oh.
Yeah. Very different.
Latino.
Yeah.
That's a
curveball, right?
Yeah.
Thought it was just some random white guy. No, you gotta
Not
retract
that we're being racial again, but yeah, it's definitely
not that I was trying.
Yeah,
but
so that makes more sense because all the Anthonys I know that are brown, Tony.
I
call him
there
Tony.
You go. Boom.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, thank you for joining us, Tony.
Anybody, you want to plug your show, your schedule,
classes, schedule? Shout out to the missus.
So yeah, first, thank you for my wife. She's amazing. That's number one. Thank you for God. Number two, always the best. All the blessings come from Him. Mm-hmm. And number three, I teach running classes here at Physique Magnifique downstairs. We'll start classes again starting January 23rd, going until March 18th. And we'll have classes on Monday and Wednesday or Tuesday and Thursday. Take your pick.
Well, what are the times?
There's going to be 4 classes for each day, so it's a total of 8 classes.
Oh, wow.
There's the 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 7 p.m., and 8 p.m. classes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
I might be able to go to one of those sometime.
I might be able to go to the 7 p.m. one because I work in the morning.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I think it's important. I want my kicks to be stronger.
There you go.
Actually, that is a really good choice. I just finished a program with Futaba and Ellen, and these women that are up there in age have dynamite
We
knees.
won't say what age.
Well, she did already.
Yeah.
She said 95, I think.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, did I misquote that?
No, these women.
You're dyslexic, I get it.
They're a little bit, they're 60 and 70, and we had a wonderful time, and we went from them not running at all to now they're running 3 miles freely, having fun,
and no adverse
effects. Now they brag about it, and they text me with pictures. Look what I did today!
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. So
well, we're definitely gonna come back and talk to this man.
We should get Mike because Mike, I saw your post about you running 6 miles and something was hurting. This is the guy you need to talk to so that stops hurting.
There we go.
Seriously. Boom. All right, we're gonna get you. We might have to bring you to Manteca though.
Certainly. Well, thank you, gentlemen.
Tony, thank you so much for joining us, brother. It's nice meeting you. We'll be in touch because I definitely wouldn't mind running outside again with my kids without feeling like an old man.
He is an old man.
Shut up.
Ish.
Well, that's what my kids say.
Cool.
You guys are funny.
we try not to be.
No.
It's just something that happens all the time.
Yeah. Watch the show.
Watch the show.
We're full of crap.
Now get out of here, you bum.
Yeah.
We gotta
go train somebody. Make them better.
Well, there you go, folks. That's Tony.
Anthony. Miguel Gutierrez Fernandez
Evans.
Jalisco Evans.
Evans. Evans was the last thing I heard. Evans.
A super Latino
Folks,
name.
you know, this has been a fun show. We can go on all day with just talking about the past, but
all the guests, thank you so much for joining us this past year, putting up with us. I mean, you guys have been awesome. We may not have named you, but believe me, you guys were memorable, and you will always be, in our hearts, because we can't do this without you guys.
Yep. Then also in the future, what do we got? I mean, I really want to get a lot of more stuff to do. There was talks of us maybe ending the show, but we were like told not to, or they would kill us.
I think we were threatened. Our life was threatened a little bit.
That was the Baileys.
Well, here's the thing. Oh yeah, it was, huh?
Yeah. I think she said.
I'll take Nikki. You take. Shoot. You take Justin.
Why do I got to take the easy guy?
You're gonna grab him by the
yeah, right. I'm gonna grab him by his beard.
I like a challenge. What can I
say?
There
you
go. But I don't know. We'll see. We might not quit, but we might not be able to bring this to you guys every week.
Yes.
I mean, it is becoming increasingly more difficult to do so.
And expensive. Let's put it where it really is.
Yeah, it's becoming incredibly expensive to do.
We need those donations.
We would love more donations.
No, we need.
We need. Oh.
We need.
I'm being optimistic about it.
Let's sound desperate.
Ooh, we are, dude.
Yeah.
Like, seriously,
we're a cup of noodles now, folks.
I've been a cup of noodles, man. I'm a single dad. I've got my own place. Yeah, no, it's not easy, folks. It really isn't. And travel. I mean, gas has gone down a little bit, but it's nowhere near to what it was. It's still, and then the prices of everything else that gas brought up is so much more. Yeah, dude. Wasn't it before, like a fast food you could eat for like $20, $25? Now it's 50.
Yeah, 50 for the two of us one
time.
For
the two of us, that's insane. So, folks,
help us out.
If we can't get to this every week, we apologize. But when we can, and when we have the opportunity to, we'll definitely continue bringing you as much content.
But we will always still have 9-inch shorts.
Yes, even if I don't wear any shorts.
Because we don't have to go anywhere for them.
That's true. This is kind of local. It's up the street from my house. And Rick has to pass by here anyways.
There you go, on the way home.
It's convenient.
There you go.
It's convenient and cheap. Right? It costs, Starbucks tea.
That's it. I don't charge myself.
No, he's cheap.
Anyways, folks, this has been a wonderful goodbye to the year episode of Konversation.
Is it goodbye to the year or hello to the year?
No, we're saying goodbye to last year.
Goodbye to last year, hello to this year.
That's right.
What are we, 2023?
2023 coming up.
Are we supposed to have brain implants by then?
By then, yeah. No. Didn't you watch the Jetsons?
Yeah. I want to live at 60,000 feet.
Oddly enough, the stuff from Back to the Future already passed like last year.
Did the Cubs win?
No. Actually, they did.
They won. Yeah, they won. Didn't they? They win the World Series. Holy crap.
All right, folks. So this has been Konversation with me, Rick.
And me, Nain, and all of you who have made this show possible and all the guests that we've had. Thank you very much. And as usual, 3, 2, 1. Cut!